Woo! Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Signals, come to you live from Asia, guys. It's a great time to be alive, and it's happy Sunday here in Asia. And it looks like we're going to have a wonderful day. We're going to be talking about what did the Dogecoin developer just say about crypto? What did the Dogecoin developer just say about Dogecoin? And overall, we're going to be talking about the current situation of the market. Are we going to be heading lower? Are we going to be heading higher? It's still early morning here in Asia, and I got my cup of Joe. And I got you out there in YouTube land. So welcome to the channel, guys. Don't forget to smash the likes, subscribe me, like a madman out there. And remember, no, this is financial advice. It's still early, off to the grind in about an hour, off to the grindy grind in about an hour. So let's talk about what's going on with the crypto market. Let's just have an overview of what's going on right now. You can see behind me, we're seeing a lot of green, but it's really, I call it temperamental green, because it's pretty much neutral out there in terms of what's happening. So we're not seeing any big pumps, we're not seeing any big dumps. We're just kind of going neutral, kind of flat out there. Now keep in mind, one of the reasons that crypto is down is because, one, the S&P 500 has had a downward correction. Things are going down. The other thing that's happening is we talked about China, and China is going through this whole deflationary process right now. A lot of macroeconomic data that's coming out from China is not good. It's not good. It's really not good. And basically, I'm going to adjust my camera. So adjust my camera. So basically, we're seeing that people are not spending. The economy is basically going in the opposite direction. It's just dying flatline. So that's one of the things. We got the Evergrande file for bankruptcy. So those are some of the mitigating circumstances that are causing the broader markets, some macroeconomic markets to dump. So that's having, that whole negative sentiment is having an impact on crypto, because when the broader markets and macroeconomic data is bad and the world is panicking, what happens is that negative sentiment spills over to crypto traders. And what happens is also market makers use that as opportunities to basically have these 100 wicks to the downside, wipe out a lot of leverage traders, and then that causes this whole cascading thing, and a lot of leverage traders get wiped out, creates more panic, and as we get more panic, it creates more panic and more sell-off. Retail traders, they panic, they get out of the positions, and then what happens is institutions, they come up and scoop up the sats cheap. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on. So let's take a look at what's going on out here in terms of BTC. Right now is neutral. It's trading at $26,133. Do I think that BTC could slip more? There's a possibility. Right now, it's kind of unknown. Keep in mind, we got about 2 days for the deadline for ETF happening. If that doesn't happen, that's going to be negative. Could put some pressure down. We're seeing Ethereum is slight up 0.5%, 1672. We're seeing BNB is up as well out there. XRP is up 2.77%, so that is good. It's outperforming most of the cryptos. ADA is up as well. Doge is up 1%. So we're going to talk about Billy Marcus. What did Billy Marcus freaking say about Dogecoin? Interesting stuff coming up. We've got Solana is up 2.73%. That's at 21 bucks. We've got Polkadot is up 10%. We got Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is taking a bit of a beating. It's down about 1.63%. It's at 0.08. This area needs to definitely be holding. If it doesn't hold, we're going to be in trouble. So that's kind of what's going on with the broader market. So what did Billy Marcus say? Well, Billy Marcus, he did come out and talk about Dogecoin. He did come out and talk about some of the top crypto that he's investing in, and some of the things that he doesn't do. So Billy Marcus basically came out and said, "Look, Dogecoin is basically Bitcoin in a dog costume." Okay, so he's kind of saying, "Look, Dogecoin is here to stay." He's kind of saying that Dogecoin is solid, Dogecoin is strong. So that's good news from that perspective, that he's still supporting Doge and still loving the Doge, and we're all loving the Doge. Will Doge hit $1? It freaking will. It freaking will. Next bull run, we're gonna definitely hit all-time highs. Remember, we are in the beginnings of the bull run. Expect some volatility. Dogecoin is down basically fundamentally because of the markets are down. Has nothing. Get my coffee. Has nothing to do with the fundamentals of Dogecoin. Remember, Dogecoin is still in the top 10 projects, and Doge has been there for a long time. So Doge has been there for a long time. I think it's almost like 2 years now, right? So, don't worry about Dogecoin. I mean, we're seeing a majority of Dogecoin holders are in the money. Compare that to other meme coins like Shiba Inu. Remember, Dogecoin is the biggest meme coin in history, the biggest meme coin on the board right now. So what else did Billy Marcus say? Dogecoin developer did also say that some of the projects that he's holding is, Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc. And he's basically staying in these top 10. So, all of these cryptos here that we're looking at, he's basically investing in all of these. He also did warn people. I'm picking up the remote. He also did come out and give people a cautionary warning, and he said, never, ever invest more than you're willing to burn in a house fire. So he said, basically, never invest more money than you're willing to absolutely burn and lose in a house fire. So I think that's some really, really good news out there. That is what's going on. So, like I said, one of the reasons we are seeing, the cryptos going down is because of this. China facing deflation may be bad news for Bitcoin. Sure, it might be bad news for Bitcoin. One of the reasons for that is on the latest episode of a macro market analyst, this guy Marcel here, he said, person explains that impacts of the United States Federal Reserve balance sheet, breaking down how the Fed inflated assets by 5 trillion between December 2019 to April 2020. And this guy notes that the expansion period coincides with a 38% crash in the S&P index. Moreover, the Federal Reserve balance sheet surpassed the 8.9 trillion mark right as the stock market index reached 4,800 point all-time high. So according to him, the problem is that ultimately inflation will feel the biggest impact on the Federal Reserve forced to expand balance sheet. So basically he's saying that, inflation is not good. Deflation is even worse, guys. And if China goes into this huge deflationary episode, this could put a lot of pressure on broader markets. Pressure on broader markets will equal pressure on Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin goes down, well, everything's going to go down. But, we have seen this time and time again. We had this whole Evergrande scare before. And with this whole Evergrande scare, we did see I think it was about a year and a half ago, right, guys? That Bitcoin did dump. It did dump. Everyone was panicking. Oh, my God. We've seen like Luna stablecoin DPEG, big drop there. We saw Celsius go bankrupt. We saw a lot of really bad stuff happening. But at the end of the day, Bitcoin recovers, Dogecoin recovers. We often recover, and we will be fine. We will be fine and dandy. Look at my view. So from that perspective, we're going to be fine. So I wouldn't be panicking too much about it. This is just, price of admission for crypto. Keep in mind that, Dogecoin is down, not because Dogecoin is bad. Dogecoin is down because Bitcoin is down. Why is Bitcoin down? Well, this is because of China deflationary pressures, macroeconomic data. S&P is basically reversing because S&P was going up. I remember, stuff can't go up forever. So that's what's going on. So we're seeing that a lot of the negative sentiment that's in the broader markets is being basically overlapping into the crypto markets. And, market makers are taking advantage of that. And they're wiping out leverage traders. Remember, there was 1 billion in long positions got wiped out only about 4 days ago. Remember that? So that's what's going on. So I wouldn't panic. You like the hairdo? This is the I just woke up cobweb hairdo out there, guys and gals. So don't panic about it. Don't go all vitriolic. But I guess the key message is, and I think Billy Marcus really kind of drove home this key message is, don't invest more than you're willing to lose. Out there, Billy Marcus did also say that in the last 2 years, cryptos kind of become a bit ridiculous and stupid. And he was really talking about, all these new tokens that pop up all the time. And he's talking about these rug pulls. So that's why, once again, and I have been preaching to the choir. Don't forget to smash like the likes. I've been preaching to the choir. Never invest in anything more than, younger than 2 years. Because, what I've seen is in the last 2 years, since the last all-time high, we've seen a ton of projects just pop up out of thin air with no utility, with no appreciable application, just basically shit coins. Can I say that? I said shit coins on YouTube. I'm going to be in trouble. So yeah. So all I gotta say, guys, is if you're alive, pound that chest. Oh, are you feeling it? Oh, so if you're feeling alive, pound that chest. Oh, I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to be blessed. Don't forget to be well. Peace out.